Well, first of all, you have the obligation to ensure that you have a safe workplace, right? And you have to have your safe work method statements and all your process and procedures in place to reduce your or risk of harm within the workplace. Uh, and if you don't do that, you've effectively breached the applicable laws, and you'll most likely be found guilty of the offense. And case in point, many, many years ago, I acted for a company that had an employee die on their first day.
Sure.
And the first thing that they looked at was what was the induction process?
Mm-hmm.
Where's the policies and procedures and manuals? And our client had nothing. And we tried to make submissions that it was all verbal inductions. And this is what we did. We walked this person through this and that and that. But no signage, no warnings, no sit down at a computer, do a multiple choice test, no open up the manual and sign off on any
Mm-hmm.
policies, none of that. And he ended up getting a criminal record,
Yeah, right.
him personally. And the company ended up getting a fine that it couldn't sustain and went into liquidation. So those are the real risks.
And that goes right up to director level, doesn't
It
it?
does. Like another example is my friend acted for a company, and they were on a construction site. His client was the builder. The builder then hired a subcontractor.
Mm-hmm. That old trick.
The subcontractor then had another contractor, and that person died on site. And then it was the builder that was being prosecuted, not anybody else along the lines, even though the subcontractor was technically the one that was responsible for installing the windows or whatever they were doing. And so it was the ultimate builder that ended up going down, and its director. Uh, so it's not just about if it's your site or your property, it's your responsibility. And even if you have contractors, you can't just bank on the fact that, oh, they're contractors, I don't have to worry about them. You have to ensure that they have their policies in place and that they have their safety measures all sorted as well. And if you don't, then you as a director can be found criminally responsible. You as a director can be fined as well. The company can be found guilty of an offense, a criminal offense, and be fined.